Hello everyone, this is Asher Postman here, and I'm going to show you how to use VocAlign Project 5 in FL Studio. This is going to be a very basic tutorial on how to use it, and if you want to find more resources, you can find them on synchroarts.com. So first things first, let's listen to these two vocals that are out of line so you can see what we're going to do with VocAlign Project 5.
Think you're the big guy, thinking you're too fly, but as soon as things get serious, you're acting so delirious.
Alright, so as you can hear, these are very out of line, and we're going to fix that very simply and very easily. So the first thing we're going to do is route them correctly in FL Studio. So I have this top one labeled Guide, and I'm going to click this track button and move it to this channel, channel 2, and call it Guide. And now we're going to do the same thing with the second track, which will be the dub. We'll call it Dub. And that's going to be the one that's being aligned to the guide track. Okay, so now that we have these two tracks routed and labeled, we now have to sidechain the guide to the dub. So how we do that is we right-click on the routing icon and click sidechain to this track right here. Now the next step is to click on the dub track and load up VocAlign Project 5. Now we click onto the settings icon, click right here, go to processing, and now click Automap inputs. And as you can see, this changed from nothing to 1. And now we click enable, and just like that, it's all ready to go. So now when we press the capture button under dub and play the two audio tracks together, they will be analyzed and aligned together. So let's give that a shot.
Think you're the big guy, thinking you're too fly, but as soon as things get serious, you're acting so delirious.
All right, and as you can see, super quickly, we already have them aligned. So now let's listen back and see what VocAlign Project 5 has done for us.
Think you're the big guy, thinking you're too fly, but as soon as things get serious, you're acting so delirious.
Wow, that's incredible. They're perfectly in line. You can also move this knob here to adjust how aligned you want them to be, whether you want them to be perfectly aligned or just a little bit more loosely aligned, which is very useful. So I'm going to bring this back to maybe 25 to make it a little bit more natural sounding. Now one thing I like to do after they're aligned is to record the new aligned vocal into FL Studio so that I can have it as its own audio file. So the way that I do that is go to the dub track, go to this little icon here that enables recording, then press R on your keyboard, which will light up this record button, and now when I play the audio back, it will record into FL Studio.
Think you're the big guy, thinking you're too fly, but as soon as things get serious, you're acting so delirious.
Now I can mute the original dub and put this into a new track, call it aligned dub, mute the old one, and now I have my two tracks as audio files printed into FL Studio, and they're perfectly aligned. So let's listen to them back with the track and see how it sounds.
Think you're the big guy, thinking you're too fly, but as soon as things get serious, you're acting so delirious.
Amazing. As you can see, this demonstration used to be very, very out of line, and now it's very beautifully in line with each other. So that's just a quick look on how to use it in FL Studio. Again, if you would like to learn more in-depth things about this plugin, which there are a lot of amazing things, you can find more resources on synchroarts.com. Happy aligning!